$88. Let's pick up the phone and let's call the hotline, 786-6100.
WCCO Television, Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Her hands are her fortune. This afternoon on PM Magazine, we'll meet Robin Wesley, one of America's most sought-after hand models. Find out how she keeps her hands picture perfect.
Then Hollywood glamorizes the Miami Vice Squad on the action-packed TV show. But today on PM Magazine, spend a hair-raising day with the real Miami Vice.
Every time we do any type of operation, you're always putting your life on the line.
Watch them risk it all from the front lines of 2 actual drug busts in Miami.
And see the country's best aerobic dancers battle their way to top honors in the first annual aerobic dance competition. This is the Pillsbury Center in downtown Minneapolis. Hi, I'm Pat Brown.
And I'm Steve Doyle, and we've been strolling through one of the many skyways in downtown Minneapolis. We're here to help celebrate the 15th birthday of the Skyway News, the paper for those who work downtown. More on that celebration a bit later on in the show.
But first, we've seen Robin Wesley countless times, yet if we met her face to face, we probably wouldn't know her. Why? Well, because it's Robin's hands that have had the starring role in dozens of national ads and commercials. Recently, Robin was here in the Twin Cities, and I had the chance to meet with her and get some special tips from this model with the perfect hands. Hands, from the mundane to the sublime. Hands have been the great communicators for all time. Whether making music or making points.
You drive this car home today, $139 a month.
There's no underestimating the power, creativity, or emotion expressed through the most neglected part of the human body. For most of us, that is. For Robin Wesley of New York City, however, her hands are her fortune. Robin is one of America's most sought-after hand models. Although her face may not look familiar, I'm sure her hands do.
Ooh, that's very nice country.
Lake Winnebago?
No, your hands. They're so soft and look so young. I'll never get over that.
Guess I'll stick with Ivory Liquid.
You always have.
And I always will.
Robin, how were you discovered? Or shall I say, how were your hands discovered?
Well, I started in New York City doing musical comedy, and from there I made a progression to on-camera commercials. I was doing a commercial, and I held the product up to my face, and the director and the producer said, "Look at those hands. She'll do the product shot." And I had never heard of hand modeling. I had no idea. But I found out that my hands were good for my product shot, as well as the hands of a tall person or a short person or a redhead or a blonde. I was always just right.
Word quickly spread, and soon Robin's fingers did the walking right into a newfound career. Earning $150 to $200 an hour, Robin has been the hands of Lauren Hutton and shot dozens of national ads and commercials.
Hi, I'm Robin Wesley, your hand model today.
Robin Kent Severson.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Today, Robin and Minneapolis photographer Kent Severson will work on a variety of shots that require picture-perfect hands.
But the side that I think is more valuable and why I'm where I am is because I have excellent eye-hand coordination. I can sit under a table, and there are times when they'll put me underneath a table, and I'll be moving objects and not being able to see them.
Take the flower counterclockwise slightly. You got it right there. That's nice. Hang on for a bracket. So what you're trying to do is incorporate that hand into a shot as part of the still life. But you're trying to hold it there for such a long period of time that it begins to shake, or it can't quite stay steady. So you have to make the hand model very comfortable and then get the shot done as quickly as possible.
Robin's whole world rests quite literally in her hands. For that reason, she has them insured by Lloyd's of London.
They're worth, insurance-wise, $150,000. To me, they're irreplaceable.
Beautiful hands require special attention, but Robin only spends a few minutes a day touching up and moisturizing. The key, she says, is to incorporate hand and nail care into your daily routine around the house. Robin, the kitchen, one of the most common battlegrounds for your hands?
Oh, it's a disaster. And this is really one of the biggest enemies, the can of soda. Most people will take their thumbnail, dig it in, and break the nails to open the can. What you do is you take the back end of a spoon or a fork, put it underneath a pop top, lift it up a little, so now you've got some leverage. Put the fleshy part of your finger there, and lift it up, open it up. You've got the soda, and you still have your nail. Another household enemy to nail polish is the dryer.
Oh, for sure.
The thing to do is when the clothes are done, just open the door and let that first blast of heat escape.
Oh, now, what would that do to your nails?
Well, the heat's going to buckle up your nail polish. So if you wait 10 or 15 seconds, the heat goes out, then you can just handle the laundry and fold it up, and you've got your laundry, and you've still saved your nail polish. This is a beauty tip, takes advantage of any free time you have around the house. You take a moisturizer, rub it into your hands, and then you take these very pretty white cotton gloves. all right.
Robin, what do the gloves do?
Well, they build up the heat of your body so that your body absorbs the moisturizer, and you can sit around maybe for an hour watching television or read a magazine, and your body is taking care of your skin.
So, whatever you do with your hands, take it from Robin Wesley, the lady with the talking hands. Take care of them. They say a lot about you. There's no better way to be your hands down best.
Next.